So this is a bit of a triggering question for me, Pete.
For you?
What,
Well, okay, well, thank God,
yeah,
because the last
for
one was a
me.
triggering one for me. So go on.
So what actually happened to Julia in that hallway vacuum? Because that's the only point of the film where I take umbrage with.
Is
She
that
just
where the
gets,
skin is pulled off? Is
yeah,
that
the
what you mean?
skin's pulled off, but herself, she gets sucked into the vacuum.
Yeah.
Easy right
Well, I
out.
mean, there's big winds blowing. She's not. Oh, I know you already know this because because you've read all the articles and seen all the other interviews. Um, you're right that it seems odd now
Mhm.
because the end of the movie, what comes out of the mattress is the Pillar of Souls.
Yeah.
But what was meant to come out of the mattress was the Queen of Hell, the new Empress of Hell.
Black,
Um, Say again.
the black dress, the
Yeah,
black.
Black. Oh, she looked great. Yeah, and it wasn't just that I wrote it. We filmed it. It was never processed and finished, but we had Claire elevate magnificently. I assume she was on wires. I literally can't remember. Against the green screen.
Mhm.
Um, but Ollie Parker, another alum of the dog company, was sucked into the mattress.
The
And
removal man.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, the removal man from both movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, and Julia would emerge in. And I think, by the way, that was literally the line in the screenplay, because I didn't try and tart it up. I just said, well, again, I haven't read the script for. I haven't
I
read the script
remember
since
the line.
1989. I think it says in a fabulous black dress. I think it literally says that or something. Yeah. Um,
Apparently, he says, "I'm Julia, love me."
Love me. Yeah.
Mm.
And then now again, I don't know if Tony shot that. We definitely shot Claire coming out the mattress.
Mm.
Um, and then theoretically, there would be probably a post-production optical zoom into Claire's eyes. Hell would burn behind them, run credits or
And it
whatever.
come out her
Um,
mouth, wouldn't it? Like a black beam of
oh
light.
yeah, you're right. It wasn't the eyes. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, right. Oh, that was good. We should have done that.
You should have
Um,
done.
yeah. Well,
Julia's my favourite.
that was as you know, the intent was it was going to be her series.
Yeah.
We, which Duggo was bridles at when we remind him of this. But and I don't just mean it was me. It was Clive and Chris's idea was that Julia would be the continuing character,
The
and
female
that
slasher, in a way.
yeah, right, would be that was probably Clive's mistake. I think probably he or Chris, because we'd said it lightly,
Mm.
just like joking, but we said, yeah, she's a female Freddy. She's going to be our female Freddy. And I have long suspected that one of those morons said specifically to Claire, "You'll be our female Freddy." At which point Claire quite rightly thought, "Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm off to the RSC. I'm going to play Cleopatra. Fuck you." Um, I I hasten to add, this is all speculation on my part. I do not know this. Um, but yeah, that was the theory. So the fact that Julia had been damaged in the chaos unleashed in hell by Kirsty and Tiffany's victory um, wouldn't have seemed so, oh my God, what happened to Julia? Because if we'd had that ending, it would have been okay, hell reset itself. Leviathan rewarded her for her sterling work, and she would emerge from the mattress as literally hell on. She was going to be hell on earth in number three, because we already had that title. Um, so, so I guess it's. I'm sorry that's a triggering moment for you. I hope that answers it. But
That's
it's
brilliant.
interesting because until you said it, like it doesn't occur to me that without her coming, I mean, obviously, I regretted that we didn't have Julia move forward through the
Mm.
series. but it had never occurred to me that it's like, oh, is she dead? Where'd she go? What happened?
Yeah.
Because you would never have asked that question if she'd come out of the mattress. You know what I mean? There just would, again, it wouldn't necessarily have made logical sense. But we're talking about supernatural horror movies here, Tony. They don't make logical sense, but it would have made thematic, narrative, and emotional sense. It's like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so she disappeared down a corridor, but look, she's back and she's glorious.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is a sort of,
Jarring almost because it just feels like she's written out, and then
yeah,
full stop.
right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, because, and again, none of this is pointed. Um, she wrote herself out. You know,
Yeah.
she decided she wasn't going to do it, so we had to do that reshoot of the pillar, which of course gave us the whole impetus for what became the story of Hell
Oh
on
yeah,
Earth. So it
definitely.
wasn't a total loss, but I'm sad, and you're right that does mean that this character whose revenge and ascent to power we've watched through the two
Yeah.
movies just kind of disappears.
Hmm.
Um, and actually, until you put it that way, seriously, Tony, I hadn't really registered that because I guess in my head there was, a sort of, you carry that alternative ending in your head anyway. So I didn't feel oh, she just vanished. But
Mhm.
you're right, that is. So now, theoretically, we have to go back and recanonize
Mm.
why that actually happened and what happened to her. But you see, but I don't. I think we're in a I think we're in a quantum hell.
Mhm.
So I choose to believe that in the other timeline, not the one that we shot the movies in, but in
Mhm.
the other timeline, Julia was the Queen of Hell, and she did come back, and she was Hell on Earth, and they won. She won. We
Mhm.
now all serve the labyrinth. We all serve Leviathan. So
Brilliant.
I hope that helps.
Oh
I
no,
hope that
that's really enlightening actually. No, that's really good because I canonise it. She just disappeared or was doing other means for Leviathan.